Hope you enjoy a little shine of white chest I got. But I've been really busy lately, and what's up, Joey? And just I hadn't been fishing or anything. What the hell? I've been working. What's up, Ty? And yeah, my mind just hadn't been on bass fishing. I actually somehow have gotten focused on going bow fishing, trying to get Junior into something. So he's actually kind of excited. Any vixens? I wish, but I will show you this. I got this from old Martin. Martin's Bass Baits. This is one of my holy grails. This is a table rock shad barely legal vixen, and it is mint. Like there's not a scratch on it. So you know what we're going to do with this guy? We're not going to run it because these are so hard to find that I don't know if I could find another. Yeah, it's just almost like an electric chicken, really. And it's almost just the perfect blend of bone and chartreuse. So you know what we do with this? We're going to put it on the ball of Jink Juice over here. We'll, it gets its own little special spot. Own little special spot. We're going to put it right here in the middle by the bag. It's ain't gonna find that every day. If I could ever come across a bunch of vixens at a decent price, I can't pay $100 for them. Hartwell baits for November, minnow baits and underspins, and I can talk to old Matty Rob for you too, DT. $60 ain't bad. What was they call the repo man? I think they call it. Is it Sweaty Betty? Maybe. It sounds but you can find them here on Whatnot every now and then. Somebody told me there was a guy that had was running them one night. It was like midnight, and he was selling them for like $20. Didn't know what he had. So sometimes you're running in that. Actually, I really like the Gen 3. Some guys say there's difference. I don't know. I caught a lot of fish on a bone with Gen 3 on Kentucky Lake last year. I think the hooks are better on the original ones. I'll say that. Any diamond jigs? No. I don't have any saltwater stuff. We're just going to start with random hard baits. It's May, so we'll definitely have some deep divers tonight. I'll be pulling out Strike Kings, 10XDs, Z Bosses, all kinds of stuff. Dude, I got to get rid of things. $1, $2, I don't care. We'll just start with random baits I got here on my desk. Damn, I wish I had. Hey, Brooks, come here. I got you a cleaning rag. So I gotta get Junior. Hey, go in the laundry room on that shelf on the right side. There's some blue rags. I need one. I got Lucky Crafts too. I don't know what kind of top water I'll have tonight. I'm really low on top water, so let's just start. Let's just start with how about it? Just straight up square bill. I got some new inventory I need to be working on. No fly fishing. I got a bunch of clacking wraps coming. Definitely don't have any Guggen. But here's a bait better than a Guggen. Here's a KVD 2.5 and Sexy Shad. Thank you, sir. KVD 2.5 and Sexy Shad. I might have some Z-Man soft plastics. What are you looking for? Actually, I do. Just tell me what you're looking for. I'll see if I got it or not. Let's see. Let's run this. Started at $1. Everything starts at $1 a night. KVD 2.5 and Sexy Shad. It started at $1. Sudden death. Winner, last person to bid gets it. 53 people in here. You know what we need to do? We need to do a giveaway. Look at y'all sleeping. Buzzbait just got a $7 bait for $1. Y'all gonna sleep? Someone's gonna get deals. I do have some Z-Man chatterbaits. Matter of fact, I got a box full of them. Got a box full of them. Let's do a giveaway real quick. Let's get people in here. Get some energy. Get excited. I'll go get some chatterbaits. I got frogs too. Don't have any bait casters. I don't know. I start everything at $1. I got worms too. Give me just a minute. Let me just run a giveaway. Tell you what I'm gonna do. How about the little 6 cents, 3.5 inch panorama colors Ghost Pro Shad, 3.5 panorama from 6 cents. That's our giveaway. First giveaway. First follower giveaway. So yeah, these be following. You want worms? All right, I'll tell you what. Let's since everybody's wanting soft plastic. Well, we'll see what I got in the soft plastic bin behind me here. Oh, there's some boss baits or crankbait. Some good stuff in that box. That'd be good for a giveaway. All right. Oh, a bunch of cricket spoons. Try these. What else? Oh, damn, I didn't know I had that. Kind of need them. Oh, a couple of Lucky Crafts I just found. Good Lucky Craft deep divers. I've found like 3 deep divers. 4. Here we go. Here's your little here's just some soft plastics here. Let's swap this over. How about some 3-inch kind of Ned baits? These are Duo Realis. Auction, soft bait. Here we go. 10-second sudden death on all soft plastics. Here you go. Little Duo Realis, kind of a Ned bait. Looks like a little kind of shad worm. These, I mean, why not? JDM. Hey, Tyler made his first purchase. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate you, buddy. I'll get you a free bait there with your order. All right. Here's what else I got. We'll go through some more stuff too. I'll just make you a little variety pack. Here's a nice variety pack here. Here's some missile baits 48 in green pumpkin. I do. Uh Watermelon candy baby brush hogs. I don't know. I think it's missing some. Definitely missing some. And then here's a pack of salty super flukes in green albino. So you're going to get 3 packs of baits. 3 packs of baits. Here we go. 3 packs of soft plastics. Missile, flukes, and baby brush hogs. 3 packs. 3 packs. Diesel. Thank you, Diesel. You will get free bait with your order. Somebody said glides. Here's what I got. This is a gargle. It says gargoyle bluegill. I don't know who makes this. I probably need to look that up. It's probably a decent pop. Use my laptop here. And then I've got this guy. It's got some rash on it. This is a really good bait. I forgot who makes this. This is but that's what I got for glides. All right. Let's keep selling some stuff here. Remember to get in that giveaway, guys. We're giving away some 6 cents panoramas. Let's go get some more soft plastics. Let's tell you what, let's take a little walk around the bait room real quick. See if we can get some soft plastics. All this stuff in here, all these in here. I'll usually give away the motion fishing stuff, so I won't sell that. See what's in these bags. Some of this stuff I don't even know what I got anymore. Oh, looky there. That's a badass bait they don't make anymore. Might have to run one of those. Trash. Oh yeah. Oh, more motion fishing stuff. Oh yeah, I bought a bunch of these jigs. These are sweet. These are tungsten jigs. Those aren't for sale. Giveaway. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll do a giveaway on a tungsten jig tonight. How about that? Get a little motion fishing package. I should have a bunch of salt. Ooh, somebody wanted Z Man. Here's Z Man. We'll make some Z Man bundles. Man, it's a rod tip repair kit or something. Look at that thing. That's cool. Little Ned baits. We can run them. Gotta have those are mine. Reaction Innovations. We'll make a full pack of skinny dippers for somebody. Football jigs. We can run football jigs. Let's get a bunch of them. Put these up on my desk here. We'll see what's in here. We'll run it. All right. Is lagging bad? I'm sorry. I do not have any repo, man. Sure don't. Two aught or three aught hook? Yeah, possibly do have some. All right, let's see here. Here's some white trash. All right, there ain't many in here. There's 2 packs of skinny dippers. They're not full. I've got some little dippers in white trash, and then there's some. I know what up dog is, dog. Welcome to third grade. 2 half packs of reaction innovations, skinny dippers and little dippers. There's about 6 in each. You can come take it from me. Thank you, Jack, for $1. Goodbye. I'll get you a free bait too. All right. Yeah, I'll get to your requests. I do have glides, dude. I showed them to you and you didn't say nothing. I got they're high end glides. I've got this guy right here, and then we've got this one right here. That's what I got for glide. Now, let's see what I got for Z Man. I got a bunch of jig chunks, jig trailers right here. Bunch of jig trailers. That's what this is. Net bait. Oh, look, here's some EWG hooks. Somebody wanted some 2-aught EWG hooks. Here you go. I'm lagging. I shouldn't be lagging. I'm on Wi-Fi. Here you go. 2-aught Gamakatsu EWG hooks. Full pack. Full pack Gamakatsu EWG hooks. Thank you. I do have some swim baits and glide baits. Just a few. See what else is in here. I might have some more. I probably got some. What in the world? I ain't seen these in forever. Here we go. How about some net bait chunks? Net bait jig trailers. Let's do 3 packs. 3 packs of net bait. Three packs of net bait. We got flipping blue. Why is it lagging? I don't understand why it's lagging. I've got 2 packs of Alabama crawl. These are all the regular size pack of chunks. 3 packs. Ready? Here we go. 3 packs of pack of chunks. 3 packs of net bait pack of chunk. We got flipping blue and 2 packs of Alabama crawl. DT, great deal. Less than $1 a bag. All right. See what else we got in here. There's just in this. Here's a little. Here's some Zoom Strike King. Golly. I'm just gonna run all it. Here's 2 packs of Zoom trailers. Actually, let's do 3 packs. 3 packs of Zooms. We got a Zoom Super Chunk Junior Emerald Blue. Super Chunk Junior in black and blue. 2 packs of black and blue Super Chunk Juniors. And a pack of Emerald Blue. 3 packs of jig trailers. Here we go. Zoom jig trailers. I don't know if it's still lagging. I'll probably do clay. Thank you, DT. Great deal. We'll go look for them. All right, so me here's some Z-Man plastics. I really don't want to sell these. These are not full. I don't like selling them full. Let's put these back. If I got any more solid plastics, well, I got freaking what is it? Tail worms. Okay, trick worms. Ned. I just found a bunch of stuff. I met some Z-Man. Can we? Do you have any Jackal brake blades? I do, but not for sale. All right, Glide one is this guy right here. This is it says Gargle Gill Glide. I think these are about 40, $50. No, not. And then I've got this guy right here. I forgot the name of this. It's pretty good. It's got rash on it. All right. About some Z-Man Big TRDs. Got all kinds of. Oh, looky here. Old school discontinued havoc. Discontinued havoc. Here we go. Here's some havoc. This is the Moneymaker worm. These are discontinued. Discontinued. All right, here we go. Discontinued havoc moneymakers. You get both packs. Both packs. These are small. These are 4.5-inch. Color is Junebug. Time in. Thank you, sir. See what else is in here. Golly. I don't even know what all's in here. How about fat? That's not a fat Albert. Here we go. Regular old worm. Zoom Mag 2 in green pumpkin. Zoom Mag 2 worm and green pumpkin. Just a nice 7.5-inch worm. Yeah, I will run the white glide. I got to start it though at about $25. Thank you, Daryl. I can't start these glides for $1. I may have some poppers. Let's see here. All right, here we go. I'm gonna run the glide. We got 15 seconds sudden death on the glide. Here we go. Yeah, I probably got some. I got more worms. We'll run. Glide number one. Here we go. I forgot what this is, but when I looked it up on Swimbait Universe, they went like $60 for it. All right, thank you, sir. I'll get you a free bait with your purchase. If we're interested in the bluegill glide, I'm going to start this at the same price. Here we go. Bluegill glide, same price. I think this is actually my buddy Brendan Brown, so I don't have to send him the money from these. DT, you're going to take it down. Thank you, DT. I think you got a good deal. All right. More worms has been requested. How about I make somebody a really good deal for my Ned head guys? Here's like 3 packs of Strike King Ned baits. I'm going to do 2 bulk Neds. Here's 3 packs of Rage Cutter Worms. We've got Okeechobee Crawl, we got Green Pumpkin, and then we got Red Bug. All 3 packs. Ned worms. I must be lagging really bad. This thing has to be. All right, here we go. 3 packs. Rage Ned worm. Go out my boxes to see if I have poppers. And Nicholas is gonna get 3 packs for $1. All right. How about 4 packs of Rage Ned baits? We got Green Pumpkin Cutter Worm. We got Red Bug Cutter Ned. We've got Morning Dawn, and here's some Rage Ned Bugs in Okeechobee Crawl. 4 packs. Ready? All 4 packs. Thanks, Wes. Appreciate it. All 4 packs of Rage Ned baits. It's going to cost me more to ship than it is for these baits. That's all good, though. Thank you, Nelson. I'll get you a free bait with your purchase. All right. What about well, there's some more havoc in here. Oh man. Here's some more of those havoc moneymaker worms. We got 2 packs here. This color is green pumpkin copper flake and a havoc moneymaker. These are discontinued. You're getting both packs. Here we go. Both packs and a havoc moneymaker. Discontinued worm. Great little, could use these as shaky head, finesse worm, however you want to do it. Could even do a lot little doodle rig, a lot Texas rig. Diesel, thank you, sir. Dang. Here we go. Here's some more moneymaker worms. The Brandon Polnick moneymaker. Here's a pack in Junebug, and then another pack in Green Pumpkin Copper Flake. So you get one of each. Yes, you did, Nicholas. Both packs. Here we go. Don't have any pit balls. I'm out of pit balls. If I did, I would definitely run them. Get one of each color here. You're welcome, Nicholas. Thank you, Daryl. All right. How about that? How about a 30 pack of Yum Dingers and Green Pumpkin? 30 pack Yum Dinger Green Pumpkin. And this is the 5-inch. Here we go. 30 pack Yum Dinger Green Pumpkin. I mean, it's May. It's time to throw Cinco anywhere you live, in a pond, in a lake, in a river, or a stream. And Frog Chucker Express made a first purchase. I tell you what, Frog Chucker, I'll give you a frog for free bait. See what else. Trick worms. Ooh, the part with trick worms. Who knows? These look cool. Good color. Oh, nice floating worms right here. Trick worms. Someone to get this joke. All right, 2 packs of Zoom trick worms in the Michael Jackson. It's black, it's white. It's black, it's white. 2 packs, Zoom trick. Any weighted EWG hooks, I'm mine. 2 packs of trick worms. You get a pack of black and a pack of white. They look pretty full to me. Ready? Here we go. 2 packs. Dude, Zoom trick worms now are $6 a pack. They're not 5.59 is pretty expensive, so you get both packs, by the way. Big fish win. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. First time buyer gets free bait too, by the way. How about some more young dingers? He's trying to move some soft plastics a little bit. Now I'm gonna run some hard baits here in a minute. That's been open. Two. Here we go. 4 packs of young dingers. 2 have been opened and 2 are not opened. We've got these are the small 4-inch June bug, Bama bug, black and blue flake. I don't know why it's yeah, I got creature baits, and then another black and blue. All 4 packs of young dingers. These are the small 4-inch dinger. All 4 packs. Here we go. 4 packs, 4-inch dingers. You can use them as a Ned. My buddy puts these on an 1/8 ounce shaky head and calls it the turd worm. And if Levi's in here, he would probably know who I'm talking about. And he absolutely slayed. 4 packs, 4-inch dingers. Time man, thank you, sir. Uh, Throw some of this stuff in the trash. And we're going to get into our baits. The Dinko, I like a 5-inch on the Dinko rig. Man, that's for the creek. Oh, man. Here. Here we go. Here's a couple more Zoom. Here's some more Zoom I can run. Mag Finesse Worm in black. Zoom Mag Finesse Worm in black. Full pack. Zoom Magnum Finesse Worm in black. It's a good shaky head worm, a little bit thicker than a regular finesse worm. I like the thick blackies. Big fishing win, thank you, sir. And then I got another pack, Magnum Finesse in purple passion. So this is a really cool color. It's kind of a green pumpkin green and a June bug. Real nice mix here. Full pack. Ready? Let's go. Can't believe I just said what? Which part? You know me, I ain't got no filter DT. I think Josh Jones wants to fight me right now. Thank you, Clay. All right. Let's see. Thought I had. Anybody like rattle traps? I know Clay's looking for some bad to the bone, 1/4 ounce red eyes. Lipless baits. Oh, I'll find a one knocker if I can get it free. I found an Excalibur one knocker that if I can get it free. I may not can. That's a problem. Any wacky hook. I might have some. I can't get it in this free. Okay. Let's see. Let me run what's on my desk. Let me run some stuff that's on my desk, and then we'll run around the bait room. And but I'll remember that wacky hooks and stuff like that. Uh, it's time to do hard baits. Everybody, it's cranking season. All right, first up, Z Boss. This one's dirty as hell. Z Boss and Grand Shad. Z Boss 20, actually. Need some new hooks. I know that. If y'all want to know what I clean with, I use this stuff called Totally Awesome. It's great to clean your baits with. All right, Z-Boss 20 in Grand Shad, starting at $1. Start docs. Z-Boss 20 Grand Shads. You dang right, it is always cranking season. This bait was super hot on Kentucky Lake for a long time. Still a great crankbait right here. Time Man, thank you, sir. My kids are going wild. That may be why it's lagging a little bit. Tie stuff in my desk. Don't forget. Uh, How about a Z-Boss 10 or Z-Boss 8? That's kind of their sexy shad color. Z-Boss 8. Profound Outdoors. Here we go. Z-Boss 8. And we're going to run some Lucky Craft in the package too here in just a second. Z-Boss 8. Great little mid-depth bait. And Garrett. Thank you, Garrett. And I got shit everywhere. Thank you all for joining. We'll do another giveaway at 8 o'clock. I'll do a little motion fishing package, a little tungsten flipping jig, and some creature baits. And then we'll do a choice between Sakamata shads and a new 6 cents bait. Buyer giveaway win a free balsa bait tonight. All right, Strike King 6XD Gizzard Shad. Gizzard Shad 6XD. Here we go. 6XD in Gizzard Shad. I'll run as long as my battery until my battery gets bad tonight. Garrett, how'd you do in the USA Bass? And I'll be honest, I did not follow very much. Thank you, Jim. As always. Oh, somebody wanted a popper. It ain't got no hooks on it. No hooks on this, but this is like a Yellow Magic, Don Ivino, something like that. It's got the belly's been chewed up, but needs some splits and hooks. Here we go. We'll run it. Who cares? Little popper. Just put you some split rings and hooks on it. It's the smaller Rico Yellow Magic size. It'll catch fish. And you ain't got to pay $30 for it. Jim, thank you, sir. All right, here's another KVD 2.5. KVD 2.5 and Fire Tiger. Ready? Here we go. We're starting 2.5 and Fire Tiger. 2.5 square bill. Getting some good deals tonight, guys. $3. $3 make you haul. Appreciate it. Lots of people joining. Make sure you give me a follow. We'll get some good quality stuff on here in the next couple weeks. I am going to Vegas in 30 days. I'm thinking of doing a live stream from a casino at Vegas. Here we go. Here's a Spro Little John DD in citrus. No, I'm just going with the wife, staying at Caesars. Might do a little live stream from El Cortez. OSP Blitz. I do not have one for sale. Little John DD citrus. These are about $15 now. Brand new. This one's basically brand new. It's been tied on. It wasn't fish. The bill it and even got a rash on it. I do have a bunch of Rapala clacking wraps on the way. Thank you, Buzz Bait. You know, the ones with the knockers in it that you can't find. I found a smoking deal on Marketplace and some live target crawl deep divers. Any bodegas? No, ma'am. I really don't sell 6 cents. Um, actually, but I do have the new bodega crawl with me, and I'm going to do a choice on the giveaway. You can either get the new bodega crawl or a pack of Sakamata shads. That's what it's going to be. All right, I'm just going through stuff that's loose on my desk right now before we go walk around the bait room and get even more stuff. Here's an old school Build Ants fat free suspending shad, pearl red eye hologram. Really good bait right here. Old school bait, tough to get. Pearl red eye, pearl hologram, fat free shad. What's up, Ryan? What's up, JJ? Gilmore jumpers. I don't know if I got one. All right, here we go. Fat free shad. Pearl red hologram. JJ, I hope you've got all your stuff. I've sent all your packages out. If I've still forgot something, let me know. I'll take care of you, bud. I know life's been hectic. Thank you, Garrett. So I think I got to find you some baglers. I sold my truck the other day and just got it had it had a killer B2 I've been saving for you in there. So I know I got to get you some more stuff. All right. I'll get you taken care of, my friend. All right. How about this? How about a Norman NXS? Oh yeah, I was gonna keep this one. This goes on the jank juice wall. I'm not selling that one. Uh Here's a top water bait. This is just random sitting on my desk. Oh, it's broken. No wonder it's sitting on my desk. All right, let's look at this. I have a big box behind me. Oh, here's some good random stuff. What the hell? How about a big sword pecker? Look at this. Big sword pecker, cotton cordell pencil popper. Here we go. Big giant cordell pencil popper. Here we go. Man, this thing is loud and it's big. That's what she said. We got a first time buyer. Nick is going to take it for $3. It's a great deal. You get a little bag to put that in, Mick. Any white storm kicking minnows? Is that true, JJ? Showed extreme sportsmanship. That is dog. That's awesome, JJ. I think I got a lucky craft with your name on it for that. We need to celebrate guys who do things like that. You know? The hell is in here? Oh, I found some poppers. Hell, I got a bat. They're not high end or nothing. Look here. Here's a little fire tiger popper. Here we go. I had one. Little fire tiger rebel popper. I think it's like a P60, something like that. Nothing high end. Dollar. Good deals tonight. You know what though, JJ? Your karma will be very high end. Sometimes there's more things important than winning. How about looks like a pretty old school spook in here. Oh my gosh. Looky here. If you know, you know. Look at here. Old school swayback spook. These are tough to find. Holy shit. Didn't know I had that. These cleaned up a little bit. And it's got a rattle in it. Huh. Any guy swim or glide baits? No. I got repos, Frank. They're not for sale, buddy. All right, here we go. Swayback old school spook. Little black one. See that bend? The new ones that don't have that bend. They come out with them again uh, about 15 years ago. They never really took back off. Daryl knows what's up. Thank you, Daryl. No, sir. Any fit fishing? You mean fly fishing? I don't have any fly fishing equipment. I'm mostly bass stuff. Here we go. Here's a little head and baby torpedo in black shore minnow. Baby torpedo, black shore minnow. There we go. Good little bait here. Very underrated bait. Thanks for the follow, Mark MC. Mick, thank you again for the purchase. I ship everything together, guys. And now I will say sometimes I have to go find an odd box to get everything together. So if you get delayed a day or two, it's because I'm box hunting. Because I'm a cheap ass. But if I don't get cheap shipping supplies, I can't run stuff at a dollar all the time. I try my best to run at a dollar. Here's a little plopper bait. This looks cool. Dude, torpedoes and creeks are awesome. This is I think this is a chase baits. Oh, chase baits kind of jointed plopper bait. I've never thrown this. This may be the best thing since sliced bread. I don't know. But we'll run it for a dollar. Here we go. Chase baits, little plopper style top water. Actually looks really good, by the way. I like that color. Kind of a bone clear, bone belly, very shad like. And it's Mark. Thank you, Mark, for your first time purchase. Mark, I'll be throwing you a free bait with your order. Tell you what, I got to get around to the yard sales. That's what's going to be what's up. Trying to get around to the yard sales. All right. How about a Strike King Series 5 and Sexy Shad? Series 5 and Sexy Shad, you'll need to add hooks. Series 5 and Sexy Shad. 10 more minutes and we'll do a giveaway too, guys. There's, hey, Randers, thank you, sir. See some of the OGs pop in. I'll be honest, it may be better off to add new hooks to your Strike Kings anyway, whether they got them on them or don't, from my experience this year. How about a big Z Boss? I like bronze gamakatsus on my deep divers, to be honest with you. But you get these like the Z Boss 25. I want a thicker gauge hook. All right, Z Boss 25 in Grand Shad. It's in pretty good shape. It actually got a little dirt on it, so you take a little totally awesome paper towel. I think this paper towel came from Dairy Queen, to be honest with you. You get that little bit of dirt off. Best stuff. Now she's brand new. All right, here we go. Z Boss 25, the deep diver in Grand Shad. I think the bronze are sharper. They're a little bit lighter wires, seem to hook up more fish with them. And in the summer, their mouths are really flamed. I wish I love flamethrower. Thank you, Ty. In the summer, their mouths are really soft post spawn, and that thicker gauge hook a lot of times tend to pull out of their mouth. I need to buzzbait. I really need to. I, I've been a bad friend. I hadn't got over to Mike in a while. Um, when you do a show full of custom deep divers from Bag Five, I know he's got them. He's got a bunch of Normans too. I need to. See what this is some good stuff in this box. How about a Magnum freaking rattle trap? Magnum rattle trap. This is the big 1 ounce version. Yeah, man. I'll be honest. It's not just Strike King. The whole kind of fishing industry. It's been really inconsistent since COVID. Like several companies dealing with that get stuff from overseas, and uh, you get a batch of really good stuff, and you get a batch of stuff that's just not as good. And it's hard to do quality control in the U.S. when China is however many thousands of miles away. All right, here we go. Magnum rattle trap. Yep, FFS has definitely affected it. Now, I know some guys that are throwing these big, I won't say their names, but big rattle trap style baits on ledges, and they're scoping fish with them. Thank you, Randers, because you can see those big mag trip. And you know what? I'm not hating on forward facing sonar. I wish I was good with it. Ty Man's son, Ty, is really good with it, but he's also really good without it. So if you can use that as a tool in your arsenal as a fisherman, then you never get where you're out wanting to fish and can't you know can't scope. I don't know how. I won't want to be like that. All right. Here's a little glass gold Rapala. Pala gold glass Rapala. I think this is number 5. Yeah, I feel that way too. I mean, let's be honest. It's hurt some guys. It's hurt the tackle industry. I won't deny that. But it's also been good too. I tell you, it's been good because of the Sakamata craze that dealers have had to learn you can't just stock the same old stuff year after year. You have to keep up with trends if you want to like stay in business and stay healthy. You can't just stock Zoom worms and Strike King, which I like Strike King. Matter of fact, here's a KVD 1.5. You just can't stock the same old stuff. You got to keep up with trends. And right now, the trend is kind of the minnow forward facing sonar. Now we're getting urchin baits, and more people are wanting koikis and paying $150, $200 from fishing with JB for koikis than they were for socks. Thank you, Gemma. Now I get it, guys want to pay $100, $120 for a Vixen or Repo Man or discontinued Rapalas and balsa baits and stuff like that. But here's what happened. You mark my word, here in about 6 months at ICAST, every company will have a big urchin size bait. And then the category is shrunk. The demand, and it'll be something else. I mean, what if a guy wins an Elite Series event on a balsa crankbait? That could definitely happen. Maybe not right now. Where's their next Elite event? Is it Santee? Jumping here. Jumping here. All right, a few more baits and we're going to go bait hunting. Santee, yeah. All right, here's 2 Strike King. These are called Lucky Shads. This is a pearl chartreuse, and we got a green gizzard one. 2 of these. They're kind of like Uh, like a bigger Shad Rap style bait. I think the walleye guys really like these. Here we go, both of them together. By the way, who won the Murray event? Was it the dude from Lanier, Paul Marks? Paul Marks is a great fisherman, by the way. Thank you, Nick. A friend of mine is Ryan Coleman that owns Spot Sticker, and Ryan says that Paul is an unbelievable fisherman, uh, with or without scope. Said he was basically doing the same thing with 2D sonar, him and Emil Wagner growing up. So all the scope did is just showing what they're already looking at in 3D. Dude, I imagine there will be lots of flukes sold this week. Dude, that's pretty stout, hot man. At one time this week, I had four guys in the top 10. I had Justin Atkins, Emil Wagner, Taku Ito, uh, Patrick Walters, and Steve Kennedy. And I could not believe that Patrick Walters uh, didn't make a top 10, but Steve Kennedy really crapped out on me. All right, here's a couple balls of bait I've got laying around here. Here's a little sisson balsa bait, little Lee sisson. Dude, it's hard if you can't. The thing about the nuts, if you beat, it's hard to beat two. You can beat one, but sometimes you can't beat two. Here we go. Little sisson balsa bait. Got a little round lip on it. Pretty cool. Thank you, Nelson. All right, fixing to do a giveaway in just a second. 50 people on here. Oh, that's awesome, Sea Witches. I hope you can put them to good work. I don't know who makes this. It says Mark Shepard. Oh, it looks like almost like what's up, Mr. Du Bois? Yeah, I've met Carter. He's a pretty cool dude, actually. I really like him. Nice little kind of a sun granny. It's I don't know who makes this. It says Mark Shepard, so long cousin of Jeff Shepard, UK legend, I guess. Thank you, Jim. All right. Y'all about ready to go do some bait hunting? We got let's do a giveaway real quick. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. This would be I've got a pack of motion fishing rowdy beavers. Great people over here. Look at this thing. Now that's a good looking beav. This is the rowdy beaver. Big kind of double wide body. Woo. WC's good deal. Yeah, I wish Atkins made top 10. I'm surprised more people didn't pick him. I mean, he won there before. And here's a half ounce motion fishing tungsten tank jig. This is probably worth like $20 now, the price of tungsten. Any spent scouts? We will look. I thought I had some at one time. So here's our second giveaway here. Great company is Motion Fishing. Make sure you follow them on social media. I don't know. Thank you for donating stuff for Baitman to give away. So here we go. Here's a pack of rowdy beavers and a tungsten PB&J flip jig. Wacky hooks. We'll look for it. All right. Let me get a box here. Yeah, Matt. I'll try not to pick Matt or Mark Menendez because I don't want to jinx them. I did pick some once. All right, let's walk around in here. And so wacky hooks. Let's see. Here's a box of terminal stuff. There's some XPS O'Shaughnessy hooks, the spin strips. Here we go. Finesse wide gap. 5/0. Surely someone want that. Dual lock snaps. Skip, and that's empty. Look at here. How about a paycheck punch skirt? That's a relic. There's all kinds of hooks in here. There's some big worm hooks. There's not enough in that pack. Here's some mustads. We're going to look here, see what we got. These are, I know what these are. Some 4/0 flipping hooks, VMCs. What, Neely? No, I do not. Let's see here. Just regular red worm hooks. I need to just go through this. It's hard to do these on the fly. These are owner flipping hooks. Oh, owner straight shanks. Here's a bulk package of offset round bend hooks. Oh, look there. There's a bunch of tungsten weights. There's no telling what we can get for those. What is this? Tons of flipping hooks. I'm looking for wacky hooks. Thought I had some. I need to go through these really bad. Let's see. I'm looking for them wacky hooks. Man, I got a bunch of junk up in here. I need to sort through. Look at all this stuff. Holy cow. Look at all these jigs. Look at these shaky heads and jigs. I've thought about it. I know I got more tungsten. These are really good, by the way. They got a nice hook in them. I need to make some bags. Some good flipping. Look at these jigs. Holy smokes. I got to break those down. Let's see what's in here. Could have swore I found some wacky hooks the other day. What's in here? Looky here. How about some feather trebles? Feather trebles. Anybody interested in them? We'll run them all. We'll put them in there. Let's see. Got in here. Oh my goodness. I don't know if any of this stuff's tungsten in here. I think this is a big tungsten punch weight. Oh, that's brass. Hey, Ian, for the last time, I already ran the swim and glide baits. You asked me like 6 times 20 minutes ago, and I put them up there, and you didn't bid on them. They're sold. So, no, I don't have any. Man, I thought I had some wacky hooks. I got a bunch of crap, though. There's some jigs. I'm looking for wacky hooks for this guy. I'm gonna try to take care of him. If I got any, but I may not. Thought I did. There's owner shaky heads. Oh, how about some 1/0 wide gap hooks? That I do not have. There's some wacky O-rings, so maybe they're in here somewhere. I don't. Golly, I got shaky heads growing up. Here we go. We'll run these though. We'll put these owner ultra heads. These are expensive. These are badass too. If you want to run these right here, weedless heads, you can make them for weedless net or stupid tube. All right. Look at this. I told y'all I got tons of shaky heads. This whole box. Thank you, Randers. Giveaway winner. Look at all this. Look at these horse heads. Look at all these football heads, unpainted. Got jig heads. I need to make up some bulk packages with all this. All right, last box of terminal I got over here. If we got any wacky hooks. Behemoth tungsten. No. All right. Let's go over, take my box, go over the hard baits. See what we got. We got rattle traps over here. Skirt. A lot of this getting low on. Let's see. There's a couple man's deep. That one's got coloration on it. Here we go. There's a good man's deep diver. Throw that in there. More rattle traps. I believe that's a diamond. No, that is a Cordell. What is that? Oh, that's a Team Daiwa. Just random stuff. Another pencil popper. Here's even more terminal stuff. Spoons. Here we go. Here's some DNL swim bait heads. Somebody might want to. All right. Let's go over here. Oh, there's my high-end balsa baits. We still got a bunch left. Here we go. DD22. Throw that in there. Oh, man, I just ripped ass. Here's some more Strike King deep divers. Ooh, couple Series 6 Strike Kings. These are tough to find. Dude, you hadn't even seen my garage, Ron. You've not even seen my, I don't know who makes this. It looks like a Rapala, maybe a custom paint job. We'll throw it in there. Get rid of this box. Let's see. I'm going to try to find those bad to the bone red eye shads. Oh, here's some red eye shads we'll put in here. Here's a, oh, that one's beat up. We'll have to send that to Mike Russell to get painted. Let's get into some of these boxes I haven't got into in a long time. Let's go over here. Here we go. Here's a Lucky Craft. Ooh, Lucky Junk. How about a Bomber Speed Shack? Look at that. A Bomber Speed Shack. That's old school. Put that in there. Going in boxes I haven't been in. Should I sell this all as one box? This is a Strike King box, and all these are in these little bags because this is when they were prototyping some of these colors. Yeah. Or should I just sell the baits then sell the Strike King box? Maybe that's what we'll do. Grab some of these baits. All right, top water. I see a spook. Uh-oh. Here's a Sammy. It's been chewed up a little bit. Looky here. This is a Mega Bass top water. This is a little Mega Bass top water. I forgot I'm keeping that. Here's another Sammy and Ghost Minnow. That one's got, that's a Norman. These have all been worked over. What's in here? Junk. Empty box. Oh, more man's deep divers. Holy smokes. Ow, gosh, damn, I had a treble hook just run through my hand. Look at here. Look at all these man's. Oh, here's a good deep diver. Big hot lips. Here's another man's. Look at this man's. Look at that guy. Let's see. Oh, here. There's a green tiger. Just trying to get a variety. There's a good one. Here's a taco salad. That'd be good. Bunch of spinner baits that blades on them. Dude, my freaking hands bleeding now. Shit. Let's see. Here's some Norman. Now I can't sell these until they're clean. They're awful. Oh, look here. Here's a couple OG warts. Didn't know I had a little OG short wart. A little OG wheat. Two of them actually. Some flat A's. Free DNA. I don't have to clean up that box. Hmm. See what's in here. Oh, how about a pose? Little pose crankbait. I think somebody custom painted that. Oh hell! I found some more Normans. Oh, it's been painted. What's in here? I have to go through this stuff. Some of this I don't even know what's in the boxes. Got a bunch of spinner baits, loose spinner baits. I don't even know what all this stuff is. These frogs suck. Legs are messed up. What's in here? Uh, uh, I'm getting down to the nitty gritty on a bunch of this stuff. Here we go. Here's some poppers. Nice little popper here. Let's see. Send it. Uh-oh. I think it's some Rapals, maybe. There's an old Series 5 Strike King. There's a nice deep WR. There's another old school Series 5 Strike King. Actually, that's a Series 4, believe it or not. What is this? Oh, a Spro Prime crank. These are tough to find. I might do that. Here's a fat free shad. A little got some grit on it. I know there's some War Eagles in there. All right, we got more top water. Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Some top water. Is this a booyah? There's a Strike King popper. Here's an old school Pico pop. Put that in there. What are these? XPS poppers. Look at all these buzz baits. Buzz bait. I don't know. Someone make me an offer on those. Do I have any empty deep boxes that I could store some prickly pears in? Uh, yeah, somewhere. There's just a pain to shift the boxes, man. Oh, here we go. Oh, found my Rapala Fat Wrap box. Looky here. Looky here. Here's some shallow shad wraps. These are tough to find. Deep Rapala Countdown. It's a good one. There's another good red fat wrap. Here's a little Fire Tiger Chartreuse Bill. It's a good box of base there. Let's see what's in here. Here's another Super Spook Junior. Needs cleaned up. More deep cranks. Oh, looky here. There's a good Norman. Norman DD22 Suspend. Another good Norman DD22 Suspend. What is this? A fat free shad and another Norman. There's a fat free shad. We got the deep cranks. Some more mans in here. So what's in this box? Oh, Strike King. Oh, look, a Bagley's. It's 5XD. What's here is, oh, there's some Norman baby ends. There's another DD22 or DD14. How about this Bagley? DC9. It's in good shape. All right. This Chartreuse Sexy Shad. Is a good one. I think I got about enough stuff. Maybe. I'll put that in there. All right. Hold on. All right. Here we go. And I got a bunch of Lucky Craft here too. Look at all that Lucky Craft in the package. We'll run some of that as well. So I'm going to try to run about 100 baits tonight. So we're going to have to book it. Phew. Yeah, it's a good Bagley. It's not an old one, but it's in good shape. Randers, good color too. You know what? We'll just throw it up there first thing. All right, Bagley DB3. Uh, it's not a real old one. Doesn't have the wake me lip. Any large chopos, man? I don't, Rich. I sure don't. Bagley DB3 color DC9. DC9. Now we'll wrap this up too in a little bubble wrap when I ship it to you. The Codfather. Interesting name. I like it. First time purchaser means you get a free bait. Thank you, Codfather. There we go. We're riding now. Yeah, absolutely, buzzbait. Absolutely. Rander's on a roll too. He got that givey. You won that, right, Randers? I'm gonna set that over to the side. Hey, here we go. Discontinued color, Strike King 5XD, Mark Menendez, Pineapple Smash. Let's roll it. Discontinued 5XD, special color. MM Pineapple Smash. You can find them, but they're kind of tough to find now. And Jim's going to take it. Thank you, Jim. Dude, that's an awesome color. I don't know why they just didn't keep that in their collection. Ask me. All right, this is my favorite one. I actually found several of these in my own tackle box. This is Moongill in a 6XD. It's like a purple splatterback with a bone side and an orange belly. This is a sick bait. Here we go. Sick in the package. Moongill 6XD. And if I knew Mark was in his lake house this week, I'd say I have it signed for you. Thank you, Clay. Clay, I don't know where them bad to the bones went. I must have sold them a long time ago. I could swore I had some bad to the bones. All right, let's do some Lucky Craft. There's some Lucky Craft deep divers in the package. Well, after this, here's an RTO TO 2.5 TO Crawl square bill in the package. Lucky Craft LC RTO 2.5 TO Crawl. Goodness, I can't sell them this cheap. No, sir. Don't have any bait sanity glides. LOZ bass, $5 on a $25 bait. Great deal. Here's a dude. This is the third time. I do not have any swim or glide baits anymore. Just I will ban you from the stream. I've been nice, but now it's like you type it in and then you leave the show and come back. I'm sorry, man. You missed out on what I had. LCRTO 2.5 DD Aurora Citrus. All right. I got to make a new mod. Hype man, I'm going to allow you to moderate, my friend. Go Vols. Oh, I got that from a buddy. A buddy gave it to me. It's actually his, and I'm giving him the money for it. All right, Lucky Craft. Is it authentic? Yeah, it's authentic. I don't sell no Chinese bullshit, son. This is the bait, man. This ain't, jerking your bait. You can ask any of my viewers, many people following, that I do not sell Alibaba Chinese stuff. Like, I don't sell Guggen baits. I don't sell Reaction Strike. It's that's a legit bait. Yeah. Like this. This is an old school LC RTO 2.5 DD. Like a crap. Here we go. No problem, man. I appreciate it. And you know what? If I come across a good deal on some glides where I can sell them here on whatnot, I absolutely would. Thank you, Randers. But here's what happens, and I'm not trying to be a turd. About every whatnot show, I get 5 people ask for glides. I got some great stuff back here. Like these are old school fish everything paperweights. That's a shizzard. You probably haven't even heard of that bait. I did not find any wacky hooks, Diesel. I definitely look for them. And that's a war panda bait, and a couple JDM glides. And so sometimes I'll put those up and nobody ever bids on them. So that's why I kind of don't sell glides, because when I do put them up, no one bids on them. And it's not about making money, but I I don't mind selling crankbaits $2, $3 a piece, keep the show moving. You know. Here's another RTO 2.5 DD. Love this color. This color is called Red Eye. That's a beautiful color. Do I have any stickers? Yeah, I do. Shaky 6'9". I probably got some. Any thoughts on the Clutch Boss? I like the Clutch Boss. Matter of fact, if we went out to my garage, I got one tied on right now. Here we go. 2.5 DD RTO and Red Eye. Love this color. One thing I really want to tie on is the Clutch Mini Boss. I got a great gill color I'd like to try out. I gotta get back to fishing. Okay. Uh, but give another giveaway at 9 o'clock. We're gonna try to run a bunch of random stuff coming up. Most of all this is all hard baits. Uh huh. This is a modified fat free shad. I think this has been painted. I do got a couple baby minus ones that have been custom painted, but I don't know if I need to sell them or not. I really need to fish them. All right, here's a little fat free shad. Just a kind of a gizzard shad color. Got a little lavender in the side, it looks like. Good looking bait. Deep diver. Here we go. I like fat free shad. We'll run some Normans too. Thank you, Ty. Put Ty's in here. All right, 5X. Here's another Strike King. This is a 5XD in Sexy Shad, 5XD. Any thin ends? I do not have any thin ends, Big Nasty, but thanks for asking. Coming to Kentucky on June 20th. I'll be back from Vegas on the 14th. I'll try to get out and do a little fishing for you, see what I can find. Thank you, Ty. I have a box of 6XPs and 5XPs somewhere. And it's number 29. All right. Here we go. Here's another 5XD. I'm just bringing this stuff and putting it on my deck. No. Yep. 5XD and Chartreuse Sexy Shed. And this one's got a lot of chartreuse on it. Here we go. Generally giveaway at 9 o'clock. Tom Man likes the deep divers. Heard that. I haven't been a whole lot lately. Actually, I haven't been at all. Like my son, he's want to try something different, want to do some bow fishing. So I bought me a bow the other day. I hadn't shot one in a couple years. I got to pick it up tomorrow. Well, I can't sell this Norman, guys. It's got a crack in it. It's junk. So I gotta throw that away. That's nice. Here we go. Here's a man's deep diver taco salad kind of color. Clean it up. This is a man's 20 plus, and it cleaned up great. Man's 20 plus deep diver taco salad. Good looking bait there. No, old Randy Haynes used to like this bait over on Pickwick Lake. No corky. No corky. Thank you, Codfather. If I had corkies, that's all I'd be running. What is going on? That Neely? Why my kids act perfect all day? I get on here, sell baits, and it's like WWE in the house. It's like, hey, let's get some attention on that selling baits. Let's act a fool. Top order? What's some top order? Here's a little bone. Somebody's painting this. Here's a little Super Spook Junior in bone. I think it's been repainted. Here we go. A chrome Super Spook. I don't. I've got this little bone guy. I've got a clear one. Someone's repainted this, but I mean, fuck, it's bone. Pardon my French. I'd throw it. Thank you, JJ. Here's a clear one. It's got had a little goop on it, but here's a clear Super Spook Junior. Here you go, clear Super Spook Junior. This is a silent one. You don't see the silent ones that often. Huh. Gonna be honest, feel like something messed with that. Mick, I'm gonna send you an extra bait just in case. I feel like something's wrong with this bait. I'll make it right with you. I didn't notice that before I picked it up out of the box. I do not like to sell stuff that's messed up. No problem, Randers. 30. All right. Here we go. Here's a good deep dive in pre-Pradco Norman. Actually, let's do this. Here's some feathered treble hooks. There's two size 6 feathered treble hooks. Two size 6 feathered trebles. There you go. Two size 6 feathered treble hooks. One's a red, and then actually there's three of them. There's three size 6 treble hooks right here. Feathered trebles. Thank you, Ty. Can never have enough of those. Thought I had some more of those as well. Here's a pack of 4/0 flipping hooks. I don't know how many's in here. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 4/0 flipping hooks. Look, these are VMC 12 4/0 flipping hooks. So I like that keeper on there. I actually have got to where I'll use a straight shank flipping hook on a big worm, and it works really well. Todd, thank you, sir. Yeah, gracious. But I got a dang drawer full over here. Here's a little popper. I don't know who makes this, but looks cool. I think somebody custom made this little popper. Looks like a Pico pop, but it's not. It's kind of got a vintage look to it, but it is a popper. Thank you, Daryl. Yeah, just won the new bag challenge. All right. Norman DD22 suspend. Good color you don't see every day. Clean her up here. Don't see this color every day. I think it's just called orange khaki green. All right, here we go. Pre Pradco DD22 suspend. Well, someone's going to get one that Carl is going to sell for $20. There's a new buyer, Brant. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. My internet's lagging really bad. I'm starting to see it go. I don't know what's going on tonight. All right. Here's an old school Strike King Series 4. This one's old. Nice little. I think this was when they made the ones for FLW, kind of a hollow fire tiger. Definitely a Series 4. Look at the bend in the bill. Here we go. And it's got an old, the bill's kind of even faded the color, but it's got triple grips on it. I think it is a Premier Pro Model Series 4. That would be it. Ty's going to take it down. Oh, DT took it down last second. Whoa. Guys, my phone keeps messing up. I don't know how much I can go because I don't like fighting that. 'Cause it when I hit the button, it sits there and lags. I need to do some daytime selling. All right. Well, here you go. Here's another one of those Premier Pro models. Oh my God. Are you freaking kidding me? Guess not. I threw a pack of DNA. There we go. Here we go. These are really good, by the way. These are like the old Revenge swim bait head, but they don't have as heavy a wire hook. I like these. These are 3/8 DNL swim bait hooks. You get 4 in a pack. Here you go. Swim bait heads from DNL. 3/8. I love the Revenge style. If you see my boat box, I'd have a bunch of these. Mick, thank you, sir. Here's another Premier Pro Model Series 4, and this is the white red eye with a little bit of hologram on it. It's hard to see the hologram, but it's there. This was a really popular bait, and they made these for like WalMarts and stuff. Which and it's got a different kind of plastic than the new ones. The rattle just sounds different. Calling out sold out of glide baits, buddy. Here we go. Premier. Series 4. Actually, this is a Series 5. See how the bill is straight? This is a Series 5. I'm sorry. The bill is straight. That's a Series 5. The other one, that bill went down as a Series 4. This is a fish catching bait, too. Thank you, Jim. I love the rattle on these. Like it sounds different. It's not as deep. All right. Here's a cool crankbait. If you know about it, you know. This is called a Spro Prime. These This is the Spro Prime crankbait. This is a JDM Spro bait. And this is chartreuse and green. Calling, I don't have any glides. Here you go. Spro Prime, chartreuse greenback. Good little bait. DT for $1. That's like a $15 bait. Good deal, dude. Good deal. Good deal on that one. Now, the Spro Fat Prime's what a lot of guys want. All right. Here we go. Here's another. This is who makes this? This is a custom painted Rapala DT10. It's got Rapala on the bill. It's like a chrome bluegill. Kind of good looking. Don't know who painted it, but we'll clean it up. That's a sweet looking little color. Custom painted DT10. I'll be dang. Kind of a chrome bluegill color. And he's DT4s? No, sir. There you go. Little custom painted Rapala. Looks good. That's just awesome on it. There we go. Good looking little bait there. DT10. Oh, purple chrome gill. Man, I should have looked at that a little bit more before I pulled it out to sell it, but it's all good. Thank you, Daryl. Yeah, I think I'm gonna enter at 9 o'clock. It is lagging really bad over here. I don't know. We might sell through this box of stuff I pulled. Got how many people we got in here? And then I got people texting me. Like, yo, dog, you're texting me about what I'm selling on Whatnot. Just put it in the chat. I never understood that. Well, people I know watch on Whatnot and text me instead of just putting it in the chat. If I'm offending you, I'm sorry. Here's a little fat-free shad somebody's painted in kind of a chartreuse green back. Good looking color. Cleans up real nice too. A little deep runner fat-free shad, a little chartreuse green back, white belly. Definitely a North Carolina style color. Thank you for the follow, Charlie. I promise we're going to get some more good stuff on here. I need to get buying some more tackle, hit some yard sales up. I'm just trying to get rid of this whole mess of stuff y'all have seen for months now. And I'm going to have to get together. I'm going to have to get some time and just repackage this stuff. Just sell stuff in bulk. Get rid of it so we can get on with our finding good stuff. Thank you, Ty. Now I'm just kind of in the little knickknack stuff that you know just need to get rid of. There's some good stuff here and there, like this guy. This is a beautiful color. This is a man's. This is a 20 plus. This is gray ghost. Good looking little bait. Man's 20 plus. Actually, it's a 30 plus. It did have rotating trebles. Here we go. Man's 30 plus. It does have a little blemish right here from where a worm or something got onto it, but I love this color. Here we go. Man's 30 plus, double stampage on this thing. Might pull your arm off, but it's a cool looking bait anyway. And they don't make them anymore. Hey, Wes, thank you, sir. Wes, your brother and Grant and Levi have just been tearing it up this year. Next time I see him, Will, I'm gonna say, man, I heard you learn how to catch them here from Wes. Give him some credit up on stage. Dude, they're great fishermen. Good guys too. I like all of them. I like Grant. He's funny. Here's another man's. This is a 20 plus. Trying to clean these guys up a little bit. They sit in tackle boxes for years and never used. They get dust on them. Man, this one's sexy. I wish I had. I think I've sold a -1 in this color. I wish I could find another one. This is, man, this is a good looking color for man's. Guarantee you Wes has a -1 this color. This nice chartreuse, aqua green. It's almost an aqua green blue back, little red belly. Awesome. Yep. A lot of guys like Randy Haynes telling me on this bait like to get it down to the very bottom and doesn't really reel it, just kind of pulls it with his rod. Here we go. And that's kind of how the Z Boss was designed. What I was told is the Z Boss was really the birth child of this bait and a Bandit 700. And if you'll notice them, they look very similar. That's a great looking color right there. Lake Ozark bass on it. Thank you, Randers. And it's silent too. I'm a big fan of silent crankbaits. Uh, when they first get out and they get active and hungry, it really doesn't matter if you got silent or rattle. But after a week or two, guys are fish those schools hard. I really like a silent crankbait. And sometimes later in the year, when most guys have put the crankbait down in September, you can pick off some individual fish on a silent crankbait. Here we go. Here's a little Pico pot, vintage topwater. Looks cool. Got a little bit of rash on it. We'll take care of it. Hit it with the awesome. All right, here we go. A little Pico pop. Look at this thing. It's got like flash in the middle. Yes, it will. Need to get out there looking for the schools right now. I got to get my trolling motor fixed. I've done everything but cut it off. And it's time of year where I can go early before work and figure out if they're biting or not. Thank you, Lake Ozark Bass. It's a cool little vintage bait. Somebody did put a sure set treble on the back. That's definitely not the original treble. All right. Oh, I put the wrong baits in there. I put the wrong baits in there. I'm gonna give y'all a little deal. See, that's the thing, man. The younger guys, a lot of these younger guys, they just put in the time. I know Tom and son, he was on the lake every day, texting me pictures of bigs. All right, here's some Norman little ends. This one's got some worm junk on it, lavender shad, which you can get this off. I just don't feel like fooling with it. And then chartreuse blue. So uh actually these are baby ends. The Norman baby ends. Here we go. You're gonna get both of them. Two baby ends. You got to get the worm jizz off this or whatever dirt. But two Norman baby ends. You're gonna get them both. I mean, that one's retail $6. So Jim, Jim will take care of it. I like that baby end. It's a really good bait. Good river bait. Go. It's almost giveaway time. We've got 15 minutes to another giveaway. 15 minutes to another giveaway. Here's another man's deep diver. This is one of the better colors. It's kind of a, they call it tiger shad, which is really fire tiger. Chartreuse black back with the fire tiger stripes. There you go. And this is a 20 plus. Where's Hellabass baits been at? Is Hellabass still around? Here we go. Tiger shad. Chartreuse black tiger. Orange belly. Again, this one's silent. This is a 20 plus. How to catch one. That would be a Lake Barkley guy right there. What's up, Dr. Jess? Ah, fishing the Champions Tour. I forgot. I'm like, Hellbass actually fishes, unlike myself, lately, JJ. I'm just I'm kind of prepping for Vegas in a few weeks, and next Sunday I'll do another whatnot, and I need to get off my butt this week. My mom's house did sell, so we're closing on that in a few weeks. So I got to get everything going out of there and bring it here. Don't like a whole lot. Um, get rid of all this stuff in here, and then I got to go through all my stuff in my garage, and we're gonna have a garage sale on whatnot of stuff that's in my boat I fish with that I don't use anymore. How about a couple of Rapalas? We'll do some more bulk plastic lots, 4 or 5 packs, or maybe we'll do like a pound of plastic. Lots of a pound of plastic. How's that sound? Dude, this is a good Rapala deep rattling fat wrap. Deep rattling fat wrap in the shad. Here we go. Down deep fat wrap. It's a rattling one too in the shad pattern. Oh, vintage Rapala here. Finland. Wayne. Thank you, Wayne. Appreciate you. Sudden death, guys. That clock hits 0. She's ready to go. Guys interested in some more Lucky Crafts tonight? Lucky Crafts in the pack? There you go. How about nah, dog, I'll give this to a new buyer. This pose has got some cracks in it. I can't sell that. I'll give that to a new buyer. There we go. Strike King Series 6. Strike King Series 6. So if you notice this bill, it's not as wide as a 6XD. It doesn't dive as deep. It has just a little bit of click in it. Series 6, when I bring this bait up to Mark Menendez, he says, we don't talk about the Series 6. So that's Tennessee shad. Here we go. Runs about 12 to 14 feet, if that. Not near as deep as a 6XD, but it's got totally different action because that bill is about half an inch narrower. Got really tight wiggle to it. Thank you, Randers. That's number 50. We might make it to 100 baits tonight. It's kind of what I like to shoot for. Any more than that. Here we go. Here's another Super Spook Junior. This is actually an Excalibur Super Spook Junior Saltwater Edition. It's kind of a cool color. What's up with these kids in Roblox? Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Here we go. Excalibur Super Spook Junior. I would call this kind of a, I don't know, Arkansas Shiner color. Knock's good. We like knockers. Here we go. Excalibur Super Spook Junior. Excuse me. I had Longhorn for Mother's Day. Thank you, Mr. Nelson. And I think I got the worst steak they had in the restaurant, which is very sad because I love Longhorn. That's my favorite steakhouse. And they brought me a ribeye that tasted somewhere between a Nike and a New Balance. My wife's I got the outlaw ribeye. My wife got a regular ribeye, and it was unreal good. Any quakes? No. I've got one quake left, and it's mine. And it's the fish L. It's not a full cast. The Sixth Sense abstract is supposed to drop on the website Friday, but they didn't drop it. So if you guys are wanting that, keep checking their website and follow my social media. As soon as it drops, I'll let you guys know on Instagram. Use my code Bateman on their website. Here we go. Shallow Shad Wrap and Fire Tiger. This is shallow number 7, I believe. Fire Tiger. What's the Bofu? Oh, yeah, yeah, I saw that on the story. A little shallow shad wrap, number 7, Fire Tiger. Actually, it might be a number 5. It's one of the two. Good deals tonight, guys. Good deals. Thank you, Mick. Again, I predict ICAST will be full of so many urchin baits, and it'll be something else. I think truck nuts is missing a good opportunity in the fishing industry. Why has not somebody dropped the D's nuts bait? How about a Ghost Minnow Lucky Craft Sammy 100? Ghost Minnow Sammy 100. Ghost Minnow Sammy 100 Lucky Craft top water. One of the best colors ever made from Lucky Craft. Jerkbait, top water, LV 500 disc color was awesome. And it still catches. Oh, Colton, I should have saved this one for you, buddy. Thank you, LOZ Bass. Colton's a Sammy throwing fool. I'll say that. Last year in the Jetta Championship, I don't think either one of us put a top water down all day. I might have flipped a boat dock for like 5 minutes. Almost paid off. All right, here's one. Gosh, somebody sanded on this. I'm gonna save this one for Colton. Somebody sanded on it. We can get it repainted. Gotta hook up my fishing partner every now and then. Let's save that. How about this? Here's a good deal. How about here's some 1/8 ounce owner shaky heads, and then here's some 3/16 with the 2/0 hook owner ultra heads. You're going to get a little assortment in both packs. Yeah, I also saw where a dealer pulled them off the shelf for some reason. Not trying to figure out why. So here you go. Both packs of these a little owner finesse headlights. Some 1/8 ounce 4/0 shaky heads and some 3/16 2/0 ultra heads. These are good. You can rig these on a Ned worm. You want me to run the rough Sammy? Thank you, Jim. I don't know, man. I try to. I guess I will. I'll get Colton a new bait. I'll run this Sammy. I think someone stripped the paint off. To be honest with you, because a lot of this stuff comes from Lake Murray. They have sanded this thing. It was chrome. That's interesting. It's got a big feather hook on it. Here we go. You get what you get what you see here. A sanded Clear Sammy 100. Comes as is. Alan, thank you, sir, for your first purchase. That's the one I have, hype man. Yeah, I think we need to do that. I think we need to do that. I hadn't seen your dad at work in a little bit. With him working swing and me working afternoons, sometimes I don't get to see him very often. Just hadn't been in the bass fishing mood lately. About a little, how about old school deep we are. Little Chartreuse brown crawdad. Deep we are. Oh, rebel. Man, you talk about a bait that just caught a lot of fish. That deep we are done it. Nothing super fancy, but it was kind of the Bandit 300 before there was a Bandit 300. Jim, thank you, sir. Now that color, Mr. Terry Bolton threw on Kentucky Lake quite a bit. This is an older one. It's got the grooves. These old deep wears, they got kind of a little groove in them. Norman DD22 suspend. Chartreuse blackback gel coat. DD22 suspend. Here we go. Good one right here. Good shape. DD22 suspend. I got my phone's about to die. I'm gonna do another follow giveaway here in just a minute. Mm. Like that's a Lake Barkley killer right there. Randers, thank you, sir. I appreciate everybody tuning in, all 34 of you. We had about 60 people on here at one time. That's all right. We got to do another balsa show because I didn't sell all my balsa baits. I still got a bunch left. We got to do another balsa show. All right. What do we? Ooh, here we go. The hell? Well, I dropped that Sharpie on my Burley Bow shirt. Here's another Series 5 Chartreuse Sexy Shad Strike King. Series 5 Chartreuse Sexy Shad. Not a 5XD, but Series 5. See, the bill is more in line with the bait. Series 4 gonna. Yes, sir. Thank you, hype man. Thank you, JJ. Did anybody see the my TikTok with the wiener swim baits? The wiener musky baits? I can't believe it showed up on my timeline. I'm like, all right. I said, I'm gonna make a remix of this and maybe I'll get a couple thousand views. Oh, dude. A guy on Instagram alone had almost 300,000 views. And then TikTok, it might have 80,000 views. I've never really figured out the TikTok. I just never heard that's the most viral TikTok I've had. I know Hellbass is a couple over a million. All right, old school Lure Jensen Hot Lips. Got the dimples in it. This is the big Hot Lips Express. Crystal Crawdad is this one. Tell you what, I'm fixing to do is take an express dump. Pardon my French. I'm not sponsored by this Burley Bow people, but man, they make a good T-shirt. Matches the 6 cent tattoo. Thank you, JJ. All right, number 59. See what else we got down here. Ooh, a DD14. Oh, and some oak. Some good vintage Rapalas coming up. Here we go. A little popper. There's a KVD splash and chartreuse shad. Need a front hook. KVD splash and chartreuse shad. Dude, these, if you don't want to pay Rico money, these baits were molded after a Rico or splash it. They catch fish. Thank you, Mr. Nelson. I might see if I can find a little treble hook to throw in there for you. I appreciate everybody's bid tonight, whether it's $1 or $50. I enjoy coming on here and selling baits. Some nights I have some really good stuff, and like I said, I knew I was piddling down to the end of some of this stuff, and really trying to figure out what I need to clean up, what I got value, whatnot. When you get those big lots, the first thing I want to do is pull out really good stuff. And I got a bunch of common stuff left over, but that's why I don't mind starting at $1. You know, get guys good deals. You never know, someone's junk is another man's treasure. All right, here we go. DD14. This is an old school Norman. Oh, matte chartreuse blackback DD14. They do not make the DD14 anymore, in case you did not know. One of the better brush pile crankbaits ever made. The way this thing runs, it runs really almost like this in the water. Deflects off the brush. Pretty good. Thank you, Daryl. I drop another bag. I have 10 on the floor. Mr. Mike, Kentucky Lake, what's up, buddy? All right, it's giveaway time. Giveaway time. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to get your choice, winner's choice. I've got a pack of 6-inch Sakamata shads. Not sure which color. Kind of looks like Arkansas Shiner. Or you can get a pack of the new Bodega Crawl. It's a good looking bait. It's kind of a cross between the Bodega and the Bongo Crawl. It's 3.5 inches. So the winner of this last follower giveaway gets their choice. I got 5 minutes to enter that. Sakamana shad, or you can get the new 6 cents Bodega Crawl. Winner gets the choice. All right. Thought I had something else up here. Okay, we'll keep going. Here we go. Let's do a little hook lot here. Let's do some hooks. You're going to get a value pack of 5/0 finesse wide gaps. You know what these would be good for? Quickies. So value pack of finesse wide gap. Some oversized G-Mag worm hooks. There's 3 in here. Here's some VMC 1/0 wide gaps. And here's some mustad. And these mustads, these are great for frogs. It's got the little, not a screw lock, but the push lock. And these are 5/0. Okay. All 4 packs of hooks. Here we go. All 4 packs. I imagine just that super pack of these is probably $5 or $10. I mean, Randers, thank you, sir. And honestly, I'm probably getting me some quickies and some abstracts and go, damn, I wish I hadn't sold those. What a lot of guys are doing is using a big oversized wacky hook, or they use that Ryugi Talisman hook. The tail's been brutal. They put a little uh, screw in weight, or they put a split ring on the hook and put a drop shot weight on a split ring and then tie it, then also tie to the split ring. Here we go. Here's another DD22. This is an old school one. The old shad color DD22. It's even stamped Norman. So this is probably pre 1997 when they actually stamped Norman on the side of the baits. And then the newer molds did not have the stamp on them. Man, this is very similar to that man's gray ghost. Just a great looking color. All right. DD22. Got the Norman stamp on it right there. If you can see. Little, just a straight little gray shad color. A little smoky shad. DD22 pre Pradco. Lake Ozark Bass. Thank you again. Again, first time buyers, I will throw you a free bait in your package. If you got some soft plastics, I'll probably throw you another soft plastic. If you just got hard baits, I'll throw you another little hard bait in there. Can't tell you the value. It could be $2, could be $5. I try to do something decent, something I got a lot of extra of. Just as my way of saying thanks. And you guys, there's only 27 people in the giveaway. There's 51 or 41 people in here. All you gotta do is hit the follow button. Nobody else is giving away Sakamata shads on whatnot. I promise you. Or you get your choice of the new Bodega Crawl. It is what it is. I want to take care of it. All right. Master of Baits is on here. Wow. Welcome in, brother. Here's a 5XD in Chartreuse Sexy Shad. 5XD Chartreuse Sexy Shad. And we will do a buyer's giveaway at the end of the show, too, by the way, which will be coming up pretty soon because I'm about done. Master of Baits is one, and he'll get a free bait. And then our follower giveaway winner is Mr. Bird 8112. Bird 8112, do you want the Sakamata shad or do you want the new Bodega Crawl? Okay, I got you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you, Master of Baits. It's a beautiful smallmouth you got there in your photo. Now Willie Robertson is joined. We got Master of Baits and the Willie. Any more Strike King deep divers? Don't call me the bait man for nothing. How about a Series 6 discontinued color? This is lavender shad. This is not chartreuse shad. This is lavender shad. It does not have hooks on it. I'm gonna fix the split ring. A lavender, sexy lavender shad, Series 6 striking. Here we go. See how it's got a little bit of that perk to it? It is a Series 6. Not a 6XD, but the Series 6. Call that one sexy lavender shad. Randers, thank you, sir. Somebody tried to change the hooks on this one. Got to put some on here. Let's see. Any more? Let me see if I got any more Strike King deep divers. Let me give her a good run around real quick because if they're here, I know exactly where they are. Good Lord. Gotta put this guy up here. Deep divers. No, I got a big box full of them bitches somewhere. Yep, and just broke. What's in here? Oh, damn, that were cool. Did I just find some wacky hooks? Oh, shit, I did. Here's some wacky hooks. I found some, finally. There's a whole bunch of them. Hell yeah. What's here? Oh, no. 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 Could swear I had some of them striking deep divers. No. And no. It's in here. No. No. That's cool. Oh, how about some 10XDs, boys? 10XD up in this mug. Yes. No. I knew it. Oh, hell yeah. Found some more Normans. Oh, that's a good. All right. Dang it. I just got freaking baited in the back. Oh, I just got baits in my back. Oh, man. I got another bait hanging off me. Ooh, that hurt. I don't know where that one other one went. Whew. All right. Where's my guy that wanted the wacky hooks? I just found some. I got you a little deal here. These are weighted wacky hooks. These are tungsten, by the way. These are all Zapu wacky jig heads. So there's a full pack here. There's the guy asking again. There's just a different guy. All right. Weighted wacky hooks. These are from Zapu. Here's a 3 pack, a 332nd. I'm going to say these are probably 16th ounce. And here's another 3 pack, probably 1/64. All these weighted wacky hooks. Here we go. I think Diesel was asking. Wacky rigging ain't my jam. I try to avoid it. It definitely catches fish, but these are Zapus. Clay, thank you, sir. There's no, I have no clue what these are packed. 97% tungsten. That's definitely worth $12. I can tell you that. Golly, a 3 pack of 3/8 ounce flipping weights is probably going to cost $20. I don't know what's caused the tungsten to go up. I will not be going back to lead. I don't care. I'll pay it. All right. Someone's requested Strike King deep divers. Well, guess what? I found another 6XD. This is 6XD. See how much wider that lip is than the Series 6? In chartreuse black back. 6XD chartreuse black back. And then I got a couple 10XDs, a couple more DD22s. I got a real receipt deep diver that's crazy looking. Thank you, Brant. And I'm sure I got even more 6XDs somewhere else too. That's an old 6XD. That is silent. Yeah. All right. 10XD. Dude, that Series 5 is badass, Jig Man. It's interesting because the 10XD's body is a scaled up Series 5 body. And here we go, 10XD and splatterback. Price for the 10XD is almost $20 now. Get you a good deal here, whatnot. It's almost 10XD time. When I catch them on the 10, it's usually from the middle of May to June. That's when they like that big gizzard shad profile here. Like the Ozark Bass, you're going to have you a great package at your door this week. I appreciate it. What kind of glides you got back there? Not the ones that aren't for sale. But what I have are some Fish Everything paperweights, a Clutch Eco, a Shizzard, War Panda baits, a Scottsboro glide. All right, 10XD Chartreuse Black Back. 10XD Chartreuse Black Back. I think I got one more box of 10XDs and 8XDs somewhere. It's just not in here. Actually, it might be my personal box. I need to double check it before I sell everything. Lake Ozark Bass, I appreciate you, brother. Number 69. Guys, I can grab some more Lucky Crafts. It's only 9:20. I can grab some Lucky Craft deep divers. We start them at $1 to make you whole. All right. I would like to run these Rapalas and Normans, and we'll finish off on Lucky Craft tonight. But this is a cool bait. This is a river to sea high depth crank. This is before the tactical DD. This is from what kind of rod do I throw my deep cranks on and real gear ratio? I throw a 6:3 to 1. Sometimes I use a 5, but it's hard to find a 5 to 1. I used to really like a Daiwa Tatula P. That was a badass cranking reel, and I sold mine because I'm an idiot. But I like a bigger spool, 6:3 to 1, like a BB1, SLX XT in 6:3 to 1 ratio, and I want a 7'11" medium heavy moderate. Some guys want a really stiff cranking rod. I want them just a little bit soft. And so that is a personal preference. A Dobbins 805 or 806 CB is an amazing deep crank rod. Yep. Here we go. River to Sea high depth crank. This is kind of before the tactical DD. It has the same style lip but different shaped body. Very interesting bait. Yeah, Jig Man. I like a softer crankbait rod. Some guys like Bryson, thank you so much for the first purchase. I'll send you a free bait with your order. Um, I just don't lose as many fish. It does work me a little bit harder on those 10XDs, 8XD, the Z Boss 25, stuff like that. The big Lucky Craft, big 6 cents. I've got a 6 cents. I've got two. I've got a Lux 711 medium heavy moderate. And then I've got not the reaction series. God dang, I forgot. I got several. I do like 6 cents cranking rods. They're pretty damn good for the price. Wait. Okay. All right. Here's another hot lip deep diver. Well, I said that. Are you fucking kidding me? These are pretty tough to get, Norman. Any more? That was my last two, Bryson, that I got right now. Sorry about that, bud. I've got this Norman coming up, and all the 10XD I got right now. I'll make if I come across any more, I'll definitely grab some for next Sunday night. All right. This is a tough one to get. This is a DD22 suspend +4. Chartreuse blueback with a pepper in it. Any minnow spoons? I do, but I don't have them with handy. Dude, the carrot stick cranky rods were good. Any storm? Yeah. Here we go. DD22 suspend +4 chartreuse blueback pepper. If you found one of these in a deep little inn, Zach Burge would probably give you $100. In my opinion, Zach Bird and Jacob Wheeler are definitely at number one, number two in the world right now. Zach Burge can freaking catch them. I'd love to see Burge make fish the opens. He came really close to making it elite first time he tried, uh, but hey, if you're making money in MLF, why would you switch? Here's a little bomber speed shad. Little bomber speed shad. Any jigsaw minnows? I do in my boat. Do in my boat. I like the jigsaw minnow. I caught a 6 pounder and a BFL on that thing. I like the Aussie. I really like the Aussie. And I'll tell you this: if you ever get a chatterbait, here's a jigsaw minnow trick. If you ever get a chatterbait it's running and it's kind of darting, it's hunting too hard. So you'll get a jackhammer every now and then that hunts too hard, or a chatterbait like they're not running typically straight. Put the jigsaw minnow on it. It's a little heavier and kind of pushes the bait down, and it real streamlined. You can do a lot of things with a chatterbait just by changing the trailer. Which honestly, to me, that's what makes chatterbait fishing really cool. Is you can do a lot of different things. I got some Rapalas here. These are some old school fat wraps in good colors and in great shape. Man, here we go. Here's a little red craw fat wrap FR5 Ireland FR5 fat wrap red craw. Here we go. Hear my son say, "Bruh," kills me. Thank you, Jim. Good deal. It's about time for him to get his butt to bed. What's up, fat cat? You related to Newton? My battery is getting low. I was going to try to get to 100 baits. Hey, Brooks. Here we got two more fat wrap, three more fat wraps. Man, this guy loves putting oversized treble hooks on things. Moon Goddess. Thought you had an OnlyFans account. Poor buddy. Thought that name was on OnlyFans, not on whatnot. Probably gonna get banned now. All right, here we go. Here's another little fat wrap. This is a FR3 for a pallet fat wrap. FR3 deep. I just tell him, quit calling me bro. Little fat wrap 3 deep. Someone's put a giant hook on this thing. They must love getting hung up. These are good little baits, by the way. Thank you, JJ. I got 10% battery. Hey, Brooks. Neely. Go get my that charger from Neely. I need it. Thank you. All right, the next one will be a little same bait, but in red craw. Trying to clean these up. They got tackle box crust on them. It's just dust. All right, FR3, a little deep. F- Red craw, a little fat rat deep. Red craw, good one here. Great springtime. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, thank you, Tyler. By the way, Tyler makes an awesome balsa bait. It's it's nasty. I've showed it to y'all on here. One of these days he'll get some done and I'll put a couple on whatnot, but I can't get it's one of them baits I really don't want the masses to get. Thank you, sir. Junior's on point tonight. We got to get things lucky. Oh man, my man, I know you're a busy fella. We're almost going to get to 100. We'll cap it off with some Lucky Craft. This is my last Rapala fat wrap, and it's missing a hook. Get you a good deal. There's a Fire Tiger with Chartreuse Bill. This is a FR5 deep. Not the 7, but the 5. Is missing a hook. But it's got the Chartreuse Bill on it. Here you go. Sorry about that. FR5 deep with Chartreuse Bill. And after this, we're going to run some Lucky Crafts. Okay? And then we'll do a buyer's giveaway. Thank you, Daryl. I need to sell some reels. I may put some SLX on it. Lagging figures. Probably got one on an iPad, and I know he's playing Xbox. All right, let me grab some more Lucky Crafts. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a nasty one. There we go. Nope. You know what? I'll do it. You know what to do. All right. God dang it. Here we go. Lucky Craft LC 2.5 Phantom Chartreuse Black Craw. LC 2.5 Squirbo Phantom Chartreuse Black Craw. Here we go. In the package. And I'm going to put something up here I normally would never sell, but I found an extra one. Thank you, LOZ Bass. Here's a RTO 2.5 DD Aurora Citrus. Old Brandon Hunter here on Kentucky Lake smashes them on this color. With Takahiro on the package. Same bait as the RC 2.5 DD. Now that Aurora Citrus is very similar to that Dance's Citrus Shad. It's very popular. And Bryson, thank you, sir. Who's paying attention? 6 cent C25 gizzard shad discontinued. Here we go. Cloud 9 C25 and gizzard shad. Big Daddy Cranker right here. Just want to get down there. If you like a 10XD, this is dive deeper. Bryson, there you go. Pays to pay attention on the bait, man, because you never know when I'll pop something up like that. There you go. This is a beaut. This one is a straight fish catcher. This is a flat CB D20, that gizzard shad color they did. Crack blue. Dude, that fish everything's a bad bitch. Crack blue CBD20. This one is smash. Tough to find this one. I did sell it. JJ bought it for $1. Oh, that's Phil. What's up, Phil? Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate it. I'll get you a free bait in your package. Did Vic tell you he met me at the East Tennessee show? You know what? Vic and all the crew up there were great guys. How about a RTO 3.5? So this is like this 6 cents Cloud 20 in red eye. Beautiful color. Dude, I tell you what, I get so many people ask for glides. I just need to tell Phil, hey, sell me some stuff at dealer costs and I'll put them up here on here. I think that's fair. Then I can do the shipping and all that stuff. Thank you, Clay. I'll message him. I get so many people ask for glides. It'd be great to have 5 to 8 glides every week. This is one of my favorite Lucky Craft baits ever made. I've got a couple extra. These are tough to find. Here's a Skeet Mini DR in Spring Crawl. Anybody that's followed me on social or YouTube for a long time know how much I love this bait. Like I'd rather throw this in the Bandit 200. I just don't find them much. All right, here we go. No, Skeet Mini DR. Just a beautiful color. And what's very unique is that bill. It's round, but it's got the square sides on it. It's great action in the water. Jim, great deal, my friend. All right. Oh, yeah, I found another. How about a 6 cent C15 in wild shad? Got purple in it. C15 in wild shad. It's the Cloud Deep Cranker. C15 in wild shad. What's up, Barry? Bryson, thank you, sir. All right. More Lucky Craft. They got some more here. See how many I got. 1, 2. All right. Lucky Craft LC 2.5 XD. No, not all of them. Any Lucky Craft weight baits? No, I don't. LC 2.5 XD Pearl Threadfin Shad. I got some in my personal stash. I'm going to do a good clean out of my personal stuff once I get my garage organized. I might let a few go. Pearl Threadfin Shad. This color's nasty. I love it. Mr. Slim, first purchase, I will send you a free bait, Phil. I'll send you something funny, okay? I'll send you something from my personal play. All right, here's the LC 2.0 D10. So it's the same style lip, but the bait's not near as wide. The LC 2.0. This is kind of like deep little end territory right here. Aurora Citrus. I don't have any ding dong baits, so you ain't got to worry about that. This is a good little bait. Doesn't get the credit many other ones do. Master of baits. Thank you, Master Baits. Wait, that sounded weird, but thank you, Master of Baits. All right, here we go. TO Chartreuse Blue RTO 1.5 DD. Mm. RTO 1.5 DD. We'll run our buyers giveaway at the end of the show when I get done with the Lucky Crafts. We might dig in there and see if we can't find a few more. JJ loves that bait. Well, guess what? Here's a chartreuse and blue LC 2.5 XD. So I had the 1.5 DD, now this 2.5. I bet this bait right here runs about 15 foot. I'll crank with 10-pound fluorocarbon because I'm a nutcase, and you can hit 15 foot with this bait. Not a problem. This is very similar to the C15. But yeah, we'll do a buyer's giveaway. I'm going to pull out one of my balsa baits for a buyer's giveaway. I always like to treat the buyers good. Thank you, JJ. And just so you know, JJ is the king of giveaways. So if he's in the buyer's giveaway, here we go. Beautiful bait here. Do I have one on my? I do got one on my Jake Juice Wall. Here is a Skeet MR. Skeet MR and TO Gill. Beautiful color. Beautiful color. Man, the lighting looks good right here. Here we go. Run some 20-foot dot. All right, Bryson, I'll grab a few more. This is a badass little flat side. Great summertime color, by the way. Flat sides do work in the summer. Jeremy, thank you so much. All right. I'll grab some more if that's what y'all want. I swear I had some more. Oh, what's in here? Oh man, I found another 6XD. See if I got any more of those deep dives. Like, hell yeah, dude. Oh, I'm about out. Oh, oh man. Here we go. I didn't know I had this. Here's a little 6XD in citrus. It's got a mark on it. 6XD in citrus. Any big walking top waters that aren't a spook? I sold a few earlier and I'm out. 660, it's got a little mark on it. Rooster tails. No. I'm about to, I'm running these deep crankbaits and I'm getting off. I'll have some next week. Thanks, Time Man. I do got rooster tails, but I'm about to get off here. Golly. And that's got good hooks, so I just hooked the shit out of myself. All right. Here's a Lucky Craft LC 2.0. LC 2.0 Pearl Threadfin Shed. Bomber 6A. No. I do, but not near me. Probably only in Fire Tiger or Tennessee Shad. I would make you a great deal on about 20 Tennessee Shad 6As. Do I have any trout stuff? If oh, not really. Thank you, Slim. Not really. I don't know what a guy's like for trout. So, all right. This is the bad dude. This is like the C20. There's a LC 5.5 D20. So this is the deepest crank they make under the SKT Magnum. This color is red eye. And it even says made in Japan on here. Here we go. Big deep lucky crab. LC 5.520. Depth range 20 foot. It'll get deeper too. Master of Baits. Thank you, sir. Well, guess what? I got another one in a great color. And by the way, these are silent. LC 5.5 D20 in Ghost Minnow. Ghost Minnow. Here we go. Ghost Minnow. We've about ran through all the lucky crafts I have. Got a good deal on some of these. KB 1623 with Michael Jordan. Thank you for the first purchase. I'll get you something free in your package. All right, two more lucky crafts. LC, Rooster Tails, Joe Flies. I definitely would have Rooster Tails. I don't know about, don't think Joe Flies. All right, LC, TO, Chartreuse, and Blue. This one runs about 10 foot. That's the only one I got, too. Go Vols, go Big Orange. I like that we had to put it on the fake UT in baseball this weekend. Didn't sweep them, but we got 2 out of 3. We literally just started some goofy pitchers, give them some experience. All right. Aurora Citrus LC 3.5 X18 goes about 18, 20 foot. Yeah, I do have a bunch of little Cleos and stuff like that. I got a whole bunch of finesse spoons and stuff. I'll get those next Sunday night. I'm going to do another sale, bulk items. Bryson, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, guys, here at the end. Woke me up. You know what? See if I got something else we can run up here. Something special I don't normally do. Tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm no Ben Milliken. Here's a 6 cents curve 55. I designed this color for 6 cents. This is my color. Jaint Juice discontinued. I will sign the package for you, bait man. Let's go. I'll sign it for you. Anybody that's following me knows who come up with the old Jaint Juice color. They don't make this one anymore. I'm not as cool as Ben, but Slam, come on, son. All right, I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna sign it to Phil. I feel weird signing Bateman, so I said, there you go, Phil. All for you, buddy. That might be the only one I got left. All right, keep going. Somebody says, all right, well, see if I got some more deep divers. What else is in here? Let's see if I got some more deep divers. I may not. I may be getting toward the damn end. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. There you go. That's junk. What's in here? Yeah. What is that? Let's see if I got more of. Oh, there's another Lucky Craft deep dive. We've had one of these before. I don't want to sell that one, but I'll make that one. All right, this is gonna be the last baits of the night. Here we go. Here's a Lucky Craft RTO 2.5 chartreuse blackback. RTO 2.5 chartreuse blackback. Yo, TO. LCRTO 2.5 chartreuse blackback. Thank you, Jim. Here's another LC 3.5 X18. Goes 18-foot Aurora Citrus. The big deep diver. 18 to 20-foot LC 3.5 X18 deep diver. Beautiful color right there. Thank you, Jeremy. All right. Here is a 5XD and Sexy Shad. It's one-eyed Sexy Shad. No, it's got both eyes. A lot. 5XD and Sexy Shad. Dude, this thing ain't never been used. Oh, sorry. Got to run it first. 5XD and Sexy Shad. All right, y'all stay tuned for the buyer's giveaway. Bryson. So I'm going to have to send you another extra bait. You overpaid for that thing. I ain't going to lie. I'll take care of you. I think you might have overpaid a little bit on there. I'll send you an extra bait or something. All right, Z-Boss 25. And they call this color Tennessee River, which it's really more of a Texas shad color. What am I doing? Probably if I was you, I'd get some new hooks. They're damn sharp though. Got a little rust on the hooks, but it's the old Timmy Horton one. Very similar to that lavender shad. Very similar to Texas shad Norman Z-Boss 25. This son bitch will get 30 foot. Here we go. Z-Boss 25. Color is called Tennessee River. It's smack. There's a time where I like this bait more than 10XD. Like this bait, you get at the bottom and you can just let it go. Thank you, Bryson. Get your different bag for that. They don't fit in these small bags very well. My buddy Darius hooked me up. The buyer's giveaway is coming up. We're going to run bait number 100 and we'll do a buyer's giveaway. All right. Last Z-Boss I got. This one's got a little hook rash. This is Z-Boss 20 Citrus Shad. I think they call this Blue Moon actually. Z-Boss 20 Blue Moon. It's got a few scratches on it. Guys, don't overpay for baits. It's got a little hook rash. It's not new. It's in the shape it's in. Just let it roll right there. Thank you, Jeremy. Again, first time buyers will be getting a free bait in your package. All right. It's time for our buyer's giveaway. Time for me to get off here. Go enjoy some time with my wife and kids before they go to bed. All right. Here's what I'm going to go random. I'm going random here. This is the buyer's giveaway. This is a little jaw jacker Sonny B in root beer craw. I could probably whatnot this for 30 to 40 bucks, but it's gonna be our buyer's giveaway tonight. And it's run. So guys, thank you so much tonight. I enjoy giving away a high dollar bait every week to just a random buyer, whether you bought something for $1 or $40, it doesn't matter. I enjoy the time. That's why I try to give good stuff. Next Sunday, we have requests for spoons. Um, what else? Spoons. I'll try to do some bulk packs of soft plastics, maybe run some like 1 pound of plastics deals, spoons, rooster tails. I may just put 15 packs of hooks together. Here, just buy it, get what you get. I've got a bunch of spinner baits and buzz baits without skirts. We can slide in my DMs. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. I'll try to start posting more videos and stuff like that. Just haven't been in the bass fishing mood lately, and you know, lost my mom a few months ago, and Mother's Day was kind of tough for me this morning. It was different, but luckily my wife, she's a great mom. The kids were good to her. Didn't forget either. My son and I went and got some flowers for her last night and a card, and took her out to dinner. Maybe I've been thinking about seeing if I can get my wife to do a whatnot with me. But I'm gonna go next time you see me. Heard that, Phil. Heard that. Next time you see me, I'm trimming all this off. Fixing to get in the shower. I'm going beardless. I'm going just straight stash, just for a bit. But we're gonna do 2 more Sundays of stuff. If As soon as I get all this cleared out, I'll be buying more tackle, and then I'm gonna take a break for about 2 weeks, going to Vegas. It will be something. Phil, I appreciate you, man. I know we've been on social media buddies for a long, long time, dude. Probably what, 7, 8 years at least. Crazy. I enjoy meeting people too that I've followed on, meet people at shows that I've talked to about baits, or like Phil, he's seen me roast people in swim bait universe and stuff like that. I enjoy that aspect of fishing as much as anything. Just hearing people's stories, hearing about the baits they like to use. Because we're all in this, and this is what I hate about fishing right now. It's bothered me is lines have been drawn. You're either this or you're that. You can't just enjoy fishing no matter how you catch them. It's by God, you suck, you use scope, or you don't use scope, you old man. Well, I can't just be like, hey, I enjoy fishing no matter how I catch them. That's me. I've been down the big glide bait road. I'm not a great glide bait fisherman. I do enjoy it, and I can give you some tips on it, but I also enjoy throwing a damn football jig. I like to throw what they bite, you know. Well, it used to be you either a Googan or you're not a Googan. Now it's you either scope or you're no scope. So I need to get a tan so its chest hair looks a little bit better. That's right. I'll never judge somebody by how they fish unless they throw a Ned rig. Then you're definitely gay. But I'll be a little bit gay in the spring when the big smallmouth on, just a little bit, but not a whole lot. All right. Let's run this buyer's giveaway. I think everybody that's want to be in it, it's in it. Let's run this thing before I get banned from whatnot. Go ahead, frog chucker. Send me the check in the mail. Let's get the winner for the old jaw jacker bossa bait is Tyler Moberly. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you all tonight. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll get a show scheduled the next day or two next Sunday. I'm gonna tell you, it's not gonna be a lot of rare stuff. It's just gonna be bulk stuff and stuff I need to get rid of. I need to get all this stuff gone. Thank you guys so much. Hey, I'm gonna go raid somebody too. Who we gonna raid? Who we gonna raid? Golly, we'll go to old Justin. Justin's a good dude.